Top four stories at 4 o'clock. Utah and Salt Lake County are receiving a $250 million settlement in an opioid lawsuit. It's a big win in their legal battle against pharmaceutical companies. ABC4's Ali O'Rulian has more on the landmark settlement.
That's right. This is a win against Big Pharma and a major crackdown on drug abuse in the state. Leaders coming here to the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office to announce 27 counties, including Salt Lake County, have settled a lawsuit against four major companies for $266 million, which will come to the state over the next 18 years. A major settlement against drug companies to aid the opioid crisis in Utah.
We were seeing on a daily basis the devastation and loss of life it was causing.
Salt Lake County receiving $57 million in a $266 million settlement against four major companies: McKesson, Cardinal Health, AmerisourceBergen, and Johnson & Johnson.
The opioid manufacturers, distributors and others, many, knew of the addictive nature and did nothing, and in fact in many ways were predatory.
Leaders saying these companies need to face the crisis they caused in our state.
This kind of devastation for purely greed and profiteering will not be tolerated, and it will not be allowed to be passed on to the taxpayers and to grieving families which are suffering from the collateral impact of their greed.
The majority of this money will go towards opioid reform, such as recovery efforts for families, education, harm reduction, and community resources. The Salt Lake County Sheriff saying we need this money for vital programs that are costing the state hundreds of thousands of dollars each year.
We don't have enough resources. We don't have enough money.
Leaders praising the work of the 27 counties who filed the lawsuit, saying it's their efforts that made these companies pay.
There was a vacuum of leadership at the state level, and it took the collective effort of 27 counties to fill that vacuum and to advocate and fight for their communities.
But even with the settlement, leaders saying more still needs to be done.
It's expected nationwide that these predatory entities that were involved in this pay.
The county expecting the first two payments at the end of this month or May and in July. And they're saying they are still in the process of other lawsuits against other pharmaceutical companies like Purdue to make them answer for this opioid crisis happening here in Utah. In Salt Lake, I'm Ali O'Rulian, ABC4 News.